Hello, Cancer. Welcome to my channel, The Mother Speaks Tarot. My name is Allison. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing. For everybody who's already my subscriber, thank you! Thank you! I now have 1,000 subscribers. I'm so excited. What a milestone. Thank you all so much. Everybody who's my viewer even, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Wow, it's such a relief to finally be here, having 1,000 subscribers. So once again, thank you. I know I wouldn't be where I am right now if it wasn't for you all. So for those of you who are new and don't know, I'm also an author. I'm writing an action-adventure love story on superhero twin flames. It's called Perception, the Two Yet One, book one here. I read book one aloud live on Facebook and the whole entire book, and I uploaded all those videos here for you to enjoy. If you've already read book one or watched all the videos, book two is already written and published and available for you. Okay, so these beautiful, gorgeous, very well made paperbacks are available on Kindle Direct Publishing for $15.99 each plus shipping. If you have Amazon Prime, your shipping will be free. Okay, so all of you who are not new, you'll notice I have a different tablescape today. I hope you had a very nice St. Patrick's Day, which was yesterday. I went ahead and took the whole week to just decorate for St. Patrick's Day for everyone's, as I do. I don't do everybody's reading right on, St. Patrick's Day. So that was yesterday. So instead of the ladybug as the visual, the abundance visual for you, as I said that I would have something here on my table each week that is a visual that will bring the energy of abundance into you. I was having the ladybug over there, but this week I've got this adorable little pot of gold under the rainbow. I was able to find these. These are just so awesome. I've got all my green stones out. I've got my bloodstone. I've got aquamarine. I've got malachite. I've got some greeny sardonyx over here. I've got some green fluorite. More aquamarine here, and some green aventurine or jade. I'm not sure which one that is. Anyways, so I'm just really loving my setup, and so to celebrate 1,000 subscribers, I invested in some decks. I got 4 new decks, and this is the tarot deck that I just got that I will be using today. The Forest of Enchantment Tarot by Linnea Weatherstone and illustrated by Marilla Allwood. This tarot is sublime. I am so excited about it. I love it so much, and it's so perfect for this week. It's very green and lush and lovely, and it's all based on the forests of England and Europe, and there's fairy tales in this deck. There's fairies and gnomes and sprites and dwarves and magical foxes and magical wolves, and they do make reference to fairy tales. So I read the entire book this weekend, so I know the stories behind all the cards. I will reference this every now and then if I need to. Now, they don't have reversed meanings for the cards, okay? I like to harness the energy that decks were created with. So, I mean, it would just be such a shame to ignore the book and just read this normally. I mean, don't you think? So, I will be using the meanings for this deck. Now, at the end of the reading today, I'm going to use one of my new Oracle decks, the Oracle of the Fairies by Karen Kay and Ginger Kelly. It's so beautiful so far. I just love it so much. This week's cards are just putting me in a place of just absolute joy. Okay, and so if I do need to clarify the cards, I'm going to use my teeny tiny little Rider Tarot that I received through a miracle. If you would like to know the story of that miracle, it's in the description box below. There's a link for that video. It's called The Story of My Miracle, February 2021, because there's other miracles and things like that. All the links for my books, if you would like to purchase my books, the links are in the description box. There's links to watch the videos where I read book one aloud. Give my books a chance because they're really, everybody who reads them absolutely loves them and does find some healing in them as well. So check it out. Just I'm reading book one aloud, and so it's perfectly free to you. Just see if you like the story, and if you do, please tell others about it. So also in the description box, you can find information to contact me if you would like a personal reading, as I am offering those at this time. Okay, so as a reader, I read minor arcana cards as messages about your free will, and I read major arcana cards as messages about your divine blueprint. Your divine blueprint is the plan that you made for your life before you incarnated so that you would encounter and hopefully learn certain lessons of life that, when learned, raise the vibration of your soul. As your soul goes rising in vibration each lifetime, you are given a life number. We all have life path numbers. They are encoded into our birthdays numerically. And as your vibration rises, you're born with a higher life path number. When we get to the highest life path number possible, that's usually, it's my understanding, that's when we can become enlightened. Okay, so now some of these lessons may go away until your next life, but most of the time they just kind of keep popping up until you learn them. So that's why it's very important to pay attention to the messages from the major arcana in your reading. I'll point it out, don't worry about it. It's best to just learn these lessons so that they don't keep coming back, okay? And all right, so the people cards in this deck have shadow traits, okay? So if I find a king, a queen, a knight, or a page upside down, those will have reversed meanings. I'll read the shadow trait to them, to you, okay? But they are called different things, so I'll explain as I go. Here at the heart of everything for you at this time, Cancer, the energy here is the Nine of Spells, okay? So this is, in the Thoth deck, this is, well, first of all, the spells are wands, okay? So this is fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. This is the Wounded Warrior energy in the Rider-Waite Tarot normally. But what this is, in the Thoth deck, it's called Strength, okay? And that's what I feel is closest to what's going on here. It doesn't look like she's defensive at all. It doesn't look like, what she's doing is this is a very powerful witch, and she's gone into the enchanted forest at night. She doesn't even have a lantern. She's got things watching her, but she is not afraid because she knows her power. She knows her strength. She knows that she is protected within this circle of light that she is creating with herself, and she doesn't even need a wand at this point. Okay? She is very, very powerful. That's why she doesn't care if she's being watched by magical wolves or even other witches or wizards out there. She is simply doing her ritual work in the dead of night and being very confident about it. Okay, so I just feel like there's you are not letting people intimidate you at this time, and you're doing your own thing. Okay, you're within your own energy. Okay, that's what I'm feeling, this circle right here. I'm feeling like that You've protected your energy, and you know you're safe, and you are prepared for anything that comes at you. Wow. Okay, so the next energy that we read is the energy that is crossing this. Look at this card out of all of these other cards. Look at how it stands out. She's so pale compared to all these beautiful greens everywhere. Now, because this is the weaver of challenges, the weavers are the queens. All of these, so she's not an actual queen, but um, this would be the Queen of Swords in other decks. This is air energy, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. These are white ash trees, and there's snow everywhere, but there's these magical roses growing around her. She's got the white raven as her pet here. This queen has seen she's seen a lot of pain. Okay. Now I feel like you might be being a little cold right now. You're in your own energy. You're being very strong. You've learned. Okay, man or woman, it doesn't matter. These are feminine energies. Your feminine energy is very strong right now. Your feminine energy is saying that I am strong-willed, I am self-sufficient, I need no one else. I can be cold when I need to. Because right now I just want to be in my own energy. And so to some people that might constitute as coldness, like I don't want to be around people right now. So to others, you might be the ice queen right now, man or woman, it's just the energy, okay? So this is what's going on with you right now. This is fire crossed by ice. Fire and ice energy here. Okay, so at the root of all of this, we have more fire energy, the seeker of spells. Now, a seeker is the knight. Okay, she's a knight, and what she's doing is her quest is to witness this magical flower bloom, because it only blooms every so often and at a specific time. But she's so good at her craft, and she knows what she's doing, that she knew exactly when to come out here in the dead of night. Again, here you are in the dead of night, doing what you want to, doing what will bring you joy. What does she need to witness this for? But to harness its magic, or simply to bring her joy. You know, and she's got this fox in the background watching her, and these foxes are magical too. They're not normal foxes. And so I just kind of feel like he's there trying to partake of the joy that she is feeling right now, as she is the sole person who is witnessing this absolutely beautiful event. Okay? But she's not alone. Here, well, you're not even alone here either. These are the magical foxes. They could be other wizards and witches. But your feminine energy right now is very, very strong, Cancer. And I don't feel like it's a masculine type strong. So this is where your creativity and your fertility of life is extremely powerful. Now here is the energy that is moving out of your life at this time, and this is the Three of Visions, and visions are water. That's you, along with Pisces and Scorpio. This would be the Three of Cups, and this is mostly about friends getting together and celebrating. This could have been some sort of reunion. You could have had like a celebration. You could have hung out with your friends recently, had a barbecue, maybe had a nice St. Patrick's Day celebration. But this is joy spent with friends, spent with those that you love. and dancing like the happy magical bears in the forest. So that is really beautiful. That's really beautiful. I'm glad you had those moments. So you went from enjoying some festivities with your friends to going straight into seclusion mode here. Okay. So I wonder what would now, for me as a reader, these two cards are future cards here. So maybe they'll tell me a little bit about why you've had to go into your solitude feminine energy. And we'll read this one first. And here we have the seeker of challenges. Okay, so there's two seekers so far, and seekers are knights, and knights are always bringers of change. Okay, now this knight is not fully, oh wait, this knight is in his shadow side, and this knight is not in this deck. He is all about itching for a fight. He's a troublemaker. He's looking for trouble. There's nothing good about seeing this knight. Okay, but he's in the reverse. So I feel like there's a warning for you, or maybe you somehow know, and that's why you've got your strong feminine power on right now, for lack of a better word, because this unsacred, distorted masculine energy is coming at you at this point. Now, you may know that he's coming. Let's see. Oh, wow, it turned right to it. Shadow traits: quarrelsome, ruthless in attainment of his goals, belligerent, hot-tempered, attacks with no warning, must win at all costs. Okay, so now if this is not a person, it could indicate a situation that has reached an impasse, a breakdown in diplomacy, or a movement toward war. Yeah, he's determined to find trouble. So there's a masculine energy ahead of you that is just he just wants to start a fight. So it's a good thing that you're in this very strong feminine energy, because if you were in a strong masculine energy, I feel like you may be tempted to knock the helm right off of this seeker's helmet. See what I'm saying? Because you're Cancer, you're the crab. You're hard on the outside but soft on the inside. You don't want to have to knock anybody's helmet off, but you sure have got the claws to do it, don't you? And you know, there's not a whole lot that can get through your shell. So now I'm feeling like, see, look at this circle that you're in is like your shell. Okay, you're protected by your own energy, like the crabs are protected by their own bodies. Now, here is a new beginning. The Ace of Boons. Isn't he adorable? That is not a frog, that is a toad. They even said it right here in this book. Don't call him a frog. Don't call a frog a toad. They get insulted. Now he's right side up. So this is the Ace of Pentacles, basically. Okay. And what he's doing right here is he's offering you a ring. What is this? I'm looking it up. This is a toadstone ring. I've never heard of toadstone before. I am totally going to go find some toadstone now. But he offers you a toadstone ring. It says toadstones are not the most attractive amulets, perhaps, but their power is legendary. A toadstone is an all-purpose antidote and changes color in the presence of any poison. Toadstone rings also protects against curses and other supernatural mischief. The meaning to this card is prosperity, healing, luck, practical applications of magic, and this is, of course, the earth element. Okay, so this is protection. This is a new beginning. Okay, but I just really feel like this is This is going to protect you in addition to your own energy against this, for lack of a better word, this dick that's coming at you. He's a jerk, you know? So this is something additional that can help you out and protect you, but it's also a new beginning. That's beautiful. All right. Now here is your hope card, and whoa, look what it is. It is the starlight card. Yes, that's the star card, and it is hope itself. And while it's in reverse in this deck, like I said, this just means, since this isn't a people card, this means that this energy is not fully manifesting. You are manifesting with your hope the energy of hope itself, the energy of the star, of hoping for all your dreams to come true. Look at how beautiful that is. They're taken by the beauty of the stars. Now, if elves and fairies can be taken by the beauty of the stars, so I mean, think about what they are. If we saw an elf or a fairy, we would look just like they look. We would be like that, our mouths agape, looking at this fairy or this little elf, and we would be astounded. But they're looking at the stars that way, and you know, it's just it's really beautiful. So I think that this is what you're hoping for, something that takes your breath away. And I think you are definitely manifesting it. You're bringing it in. Do you like my nail polish? Green, leprechaun green. And then I found this top coat that looked like it had gold dust in it and little gold coins. Isn't that cute? Okay, so hope is coming in. And since this is a major arcana card, this is very important. Okay, the Spirit wants you to know that you are manifesting this. Keep hoping for this, and this card will flip, and you will have all your hopes and dreams come true. Now, the next energy that we read here is the Nine of Boons. This is your current energy, and my goodness, does this make sense? This is the energy of independence, well-being, being independent. This little brownie has made her own home outside in the forest. She isn't in the cities like most brownies are. She wants to be by herself, and she is surrounded by by abundance, the lush abundance of the earth. She's got everything she could possibly want, and that's what the Nine of Pentacles is. Boons are pentacles. We will often see a single woman standing there that has everything that she could want in life except for a counterpart. And this is exactly what I'm seeing here in all of these cards. Your feminine energy is extremely strong and extremely independent at this time, Cancer. This is really beautiful, okay? This is really beautiful energy for you to be in. And now you've got two nines here. Is that the only nine that you... Nope, you've got another nine right here. So I'm going to... This is when I recommend that you either pause this video or you do it after the video is over. But look up angel number 999. That is very significant, okay? Very significant. So I just believe that you are in a really good place right now, Cancer. You are very powerful, very strong. You're just focusing on yourself right now. And it's a really good thing because with this energy coming in, the universe is like, no, 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 no. You're not going to mess with Cancer. They're good by themselves. They're good on their own already. But we're going to give them this extra bit of magic to help them when it comes to this jerk heading their way. Okay, now this is your fear card, and whoa, you know what I just realized? Oh wow, okay, this is one of the fear cards. Okay, the eight of challenges, or the Eight of Swords, is the fear card, but this is also a fear card. And look at this, child. He's this, okay, so this is the Nine of Swords. This is the sleepless nights and the nightmares card. So you're afraid of fear. So your fear is the manifesting energy of fear. Your hope is the manifesting energy of hope. Your energies are like on point right now, Cancer. You are doing really well. So I would not let this manifest. This is, see, this young man decided to go for a little journey into the enchanted forest, but before he knew it, the sun went down, and he knew that it's unsafe for him to try to find his way home right now, so he has to just hole up for the night. And he's surrounded by very scary things. These are poisonous plants. We've got this scary looking tree. We've got way up here, this looks like a little troll. You know, there's bats flying around in the sky. You got the big giant spider here. He's scared. He won't be sleeping tonight. This is nightmares and sleepless nights here. So you're afraid that this is going to manifest, though you don't have to allow it to. It just, you know, he can look pretty scary when he's coming at you, but, you know, if you really, you know, if you allow this energy to get to you, then you will be scared. But if you notice, none of these things are really bothering him. None of them are touching him. None are charging him or attacking him or anything. It kind of depends on how you see things. And you are in such a strong energy right now. Don't let this intimidate you. Just say, just understand that you're more powerful than him. Okay, because then this is the outcome, this is the potential outcome, and guess what? This is the manifesting energy of the fairy wind. The fairy wind, Cancer, is the Chariot. That's you. This is your card. This is your major arcana card. Now the Chariot moves forward, never backward. The Chariot jumps ahead, not jumps ahead, but charges forward. Thank you. Charges forward. Nothing can stop it. It moves forward. Anything that gets in its way is just mowed over. And that's why it's victory. It's a victory card. You are manifesting this victory with your own energy. You're protecting yourself with your own energy, and you are manifesting your victory against this dark night over here, with your own energy. Now the fairy wind, there's tales of hearing off in the distance, in the tops of the trees. You would hear a rustling noise, and then you would hear you would smell some lovely scents, and then the fae would pass by. Some people would see them, some people wouldn't. Some people who did see them would be caught up in the brilliance of them, and they wanted to go with them. And sometimes some people would be taken away with the fairies because they're just so attractive and beautiful and magical and stuff. But there is no, you cannot get in their way. They're not going to stop for you. They're just going to keep going. And that's exactly what the Chariot does, okay? And the Chariot brings with it victory. So, wow, this is, your energy is strong. You've got it going on this week, Cancer. This is an incredible reading. Okay, so the energy at the bottom of the deck, the underlying energy for everything, is the manifesting energy of the Ten of Spells. The spells are wands, okay? So this would be the Ten of Wands. Did you have another 10? No. So what this is an ending, okay? This is what's manifesting here. Now, the Ten of Wands is when you've been overburdened, okay? And you're just tired, you're worn out, okay? And that's what this is showing. This is showing the fairy tale of the dancing princesses. And what would happen is that every night they would go with this, I think it was an enchanted elf prince or a fairy prince or something. Every night they would go to a different realm and dance all night long. They were taken away with the energy, but every morning they would come home exhausted, and their shoes would be just worn out from all the dances. Now just look at them. Their hair is down. They don't look happy. They're overexhausted. Look at this one right there. This one is sad. They're jacked up, okay? And I don't mean that in a good way. That and the purpose of their hair being down and a mess, because back then in those days that was wantonness. That was that was, I guess, in a way, kind of um, for lack of a better word, kind of slutty, or just not giving a care about how they look. When they're princesses, they should be dignified, and by letting their hair down, they're not. Okay, so that's what it is. And they're very regretful. They were swept away by something, and so what this is over exertion to a fault. Okay, so you've been, since this is the underlying energy, you've been here before. You know what this feels like to get carried away so much that your energy is just gone. And you kind of regret what you did. You don't regret it while you're doing it, but then afterwards you're like, oh, this is like all these princesses just getting like going out partying really hard, going clubbing every single night, and coming home with this hangover and every single day, and just not, you know, not feeling good about it, but then they do it again the next night. So that's what's behind all your strength, I'm feeling. Okay, wow, holy moly, let's just get this out of the way. Now let's see what the fairies have to say. That was all pretty expressive. Yeah, your feminine strength is off the hook, Cancer. Your strength, your personal strength is off the hook. This is just beautiful. All these independent feminine energies that represent your strength, that represent how you are standing in your power. Oh my God. You are standing in your power, Cancer. Ooh, my hand buzzed. Okay, yep, that was true. My hand buzzed really hard as soon as I said that. That's the power. Yep, yep, yep. All right. Fairies, what else would you like to say to Cancer? I would like at least 3 cards, please. What would you like to say to Cancer? Sweet, beautiful. Thank you so much. Ancient fairies. Oh, thank you. I have one more card. Thank you so much. Okay, perfect. All right, hold on. I'm going to have to get that one card. All righty. Okie dokies. Okay. Motivation. When spring approaches, the flower fairies urge you to spring into action. If there's something you've been merely thinking about doing, they say get busy and do it. Wow, I love this. I just got this for Pisces. Spring is approaching. How appropriate. Spring, I've been saying all last week that it was the 21st of March. It's actually the 20th. Spring is starting this Saturday, I believe it is, March 20th. So that's really beautiful. You know what? I don't know if you have a problem with motivation here, but I guess this is something that will have to, what resonates and what doesn't. Oh, transformation. I had this one as well. This fairy tells you to surrender to a transformation in your life that's happening for your highest good. Embrace your transformation. The best is yet to come. You are transforming. You're about to hit some serious triumph here with your major arcana card. Now, you've only got 2 major arcana cards, okay? So I gauge the amount of control that you have over this situation by the number of major arcana to minor, and you only have 2. So 2 out of 10 cards means that you are mostly in control of all of this, but you know what? You're in your power. You are good. You're going to be good. And one of the biggest, these are the biggest lessons. Keep manifesting your hopes, okay? Because all your dreams will come true. Stand in your power, continue to stand in your power, and you will triumph by your power, okay? So now protect your dreams. That's the one I had to go get. You are the guardian of your precious dreams, and they are safe in your care. Keep them close to your heart until you're ready to release them. Okay, so I kind of feel like you're doing that already, since you're staying really close with your heart. You're very much on your own right now. But what this is saying, though, is that in the future, if you know, when you start to understand more, just you know what your heart is asking for. This is your hope. These are your hopes and dreams. Okay, they are beginning to manifest. Just don't talk about them to other people just yet, okay? Because and why? I'll tell you why. Because everybody has vibration, and when you tell people your plans or your hopes and dreams, then they often develop an opinion about them, and that opinion or feeling, their energy then attaches to your dreams. And if they feel like you can't achieve that, then that negative energy gets put into your dreams. You gave them the energy of your dreams, and they added to it with negativity. Now, it's very nice when people promote us and they say, oh, that's great, you can definitely do that. And then that tends to give us more energy and encourages us to achieve our dreams. But it's better to not take a chance at times and just don't allow others' energies to muddy the water of our clear of our dreams, the clarity of what we want out of life. Okay, so this was a really beautiful reading, Cancer. I really hope that you enjoyed it. That's what I have for you. See you next time.